Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be playing Gemfire. So let's see what this is, shall we? Behind these walls, King Essler keeps Gemfire. The crown of 7 jewels. Alright, so far no like fast forward. I don't want to just completely try to skip. 6 wizards and a dragon are trapped in the crown. Their power at the king's mercy, huh? So is this going to be more of a side-scrolling action game, maybe? Or RPG, maybe even a JRPG? Or an action RPG, I should say. Okay, so we have the main... let's see, Chris, pretty silent, all the time, the magic... So again, no fast forwarding. We have to sit here and go through this. Luckily, this is a game that's probably going to have saves on it. So we're probably not going to have to do this more than once unless you're going to play through again. Is this showing like all the characters that we could be, or just all the characters in play at the moment? Not cease until Ezreal is defeated, huh? Is this Robin? Charlotte, on our task, we shall meet again in Gemfire. Alright. Be nice to actually start the game. Would be good. Is it the yeah? It's the dragon that was trapped, right? So that was what, the 6 mage wizards that were escaped, and then that's the dragon that was held. Those guys are probably shitting themselves right there. Alright, does the dragon really move that slow? Like, good God. Like, I want to see through, but it's like, this is starting to drag on a little bit, and without being able to fast forward this at least a little bit. This almost feels like it could be a strategy game. Alright, all that. So now we jump into actually playing the game. This is a tactical strategy game. Various different kinds of... let's see, we can play the Gemfire scenario. We could play Tyrannus War, Flash of Shame, Aaron, and let's just go Gemfire. Let's just, the game's namesake. Let's go with that. Hope to ally. So that is disappointing. Like now you're gonna have to do that on every scenario possibly. One player. He does not look 46, does he? He does not look 36. None of these people look over like 25, you know? It's funny. Alright, since we don't know, let's see, we got 82. See, combat prowess, we'll just lump that in at 93, 77, and intelligence is 82. He's got higher intelligence and vitality, and he's not as strong. What do we got here? 95, 80. He seems more well-rounded than everybody else. Well, he's got 8 vassals. Wow, that's a lot of vassals. 87, 94, and 80. That's... He seems to be the better choice. He's got more vassals, and he seems to be even more... he's slightly less. We're just going to go with that. We could do the Jester. That's funny. The Enlightened, the Wise, the Mighty, or the Riddler. You know what? I'm going to go with the Riddler. Plotting strategy. Okay, so this is going to be one of the very elaborate, but not... I mean, you have to be in the mood for these games. You have to devote the time to these, even more so than anything else. Because these games you can't pick up, come back later, and just get right back into, because you are going to completely forget everything going on. This is a game you have to devote the time and effort that you are going to play it through on these games. And this is a game you need to actually look and understand and learn everything in the book that comes with it. This is not a game that is easily just picked up and played without any knowledge whatsoever. We're just going to combat. Choose a military command. What we got? Attack, recruit, move troops. Hire monsters? Yeah, sure. What is your command? What is... Okay, so our... Most. $10 days. I just want to see how everything looks. So you actually do get to control your army a little bit. It does feel a little lowbrow for being a Super NES. This feels like it's an NES game, honestly. This doesn't feel Super NES at all. Yeah, this just feels very underwhelming. I mean, I get that there's more put into the actual depth of the game, more so than the combat. I feel like the combat is honestly probably going to be So as an archer, we still can't fire over there? Really? That doesn't make sense. Okay, so now we go from one kind of combat to a... It's just got layers upon layers. So you could build fences for whatever reason. So they have more horsemen than we do, huh? But we are flanking them, so we should have an advantage on flanking. Alright, so the horses now can't really get to us. But it's kind of stupid that we can't actually... And then, but we have a mage also that isn't casting. I don't know. Again, this is definitely a game that really requires... See, he can cast, but we couldn't. Jesus. Whooped us. So the mage is just overpowered, dude. Obviously. Alright, there we go. But can we, do it here? No, we can't. So we might as well just do that. Okay, so single attack. Okay, he was able to attack over here. We're sitting right in front of him, and he's like, oh no, we can't cast there. Makes no sense. I don't understand, because he killed the dude that was there. And that's what, one... Oh, so you can't even free move to count, like... But it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 over. 3 diagonal. This one would have been 2 or 3 in front. And he can't attack that? Makes no damn sense. Can't attack there. Like, I don't understand why my guy can't attack. Okay, whatever, it's fine. I have a feeling our mage is gonna die because of this. Very unstrategically done, but whatever. We're just screwing around with it. We don't intend to be playing very long with this. Yeah, the mages are just one-man armies, really. The mage is gonna... I mean, smartly, he would be attacking our mage. Yeah, exactly. They're leaving their guys behind, which is silly. We're going to flank them there, we'll flank them there, and then we'll have our mage attack them. Alright, so they just died on his shield. Fair enough. this is kind of, I mean, the mages I get, but honestly, it makes the battle ridiculous. Because, like, they're not barely even taking damage, and the attackers are just dying on their shield. And they're just so thin that the battle's pretty much going to turn out to be mage versus mage. And this is pretty much going to be the extent of everything. It's anticlimactic. It's almost like the rest of the thing doesn't matter. You're going to spend the entire time trying to take out the other opponent's mages. Alright, so all range is good against the mages. So your archer and your mage is good. Other than that, like, there's almost no point in having the rest of the troops. They don't do anything. Like, the knight will go down and hit the archer, of course. And they're probably going to pretty much take them out. But they can't do anything against our mage, so it doesn't even matter. We just have the mages attack each other, and then it's whoever's mage lives longer. See, that was kind of dumb. That's where the computer screwed up. There's no point in doing that, because they're not doing any damage to him, and it's irrelevant. He should have attacked the archer or the mage. The cavalry is irrelevant. I mean, they're not going to do much, but I mean, a little bit is better than nothing, right? One. They did one. So I'm going to let the knights attack my dude. Oh, so you can. Okay, that's what else you could. Okay. Fair enough. Honestly, like, there's really nothing wrong with the game at all. The combat really feels like it's an NES game, not SNES. It's not like a Super NES game where I think they could have put more. But I think they just kind of like a halfway thing where they really put more effort into more of the strategic and everything else going on, and didn't quite have all of the range and ability to worry about putting more graphically enhanced things in here rather than actually filling up the 16 bits that they had with the actual, like, in-depth game where the strategy is. But otherwise, I mean, combat just really feels very boring and lackluster. It's the same troops. It's the same everything. It's just very boring because, honestly, nothing else matters. Your archer, to a point, and your mage are the only two things that matter in this entire game. And there's absolutely no point in doing anything. Let them come because they're attacking me, and then we just pick them off pretty much with the mage. We just have the mage just destroy everything. So, I mean, all the combat comes down to is how the computer does a couple things to where you can use your mage. I mean, that's it. It's mage on mage violence with nothing else. And as a defender, there is 0 point in doing anything until you wipe out the rest of the guy's stuff. The only thing I could think of that would make this better is being able to position our stuff prior to, like, as we actually get to deploy our units as we want and not in this order. So that way we could have moved the mage or the archers elsewhere, but we're kind of stuck in our own thing. Well, we'll just fence. There's 0 point. Oh, we cannot build a fence. It doesn't matter. All right, that's not going to work then. Again, we just first shot on the mage is crucial, right? If you exchange shots back and forth, although it always seems like they always have more than we do. But if we exchange shots back and forth and we somehow wind up with more, which we can't right now because they actually have not as much now, but they will. Unfortunately, she started out stronger than us. So that is going to be a small issue. But if we just don't actually allow our other guys to do this, then we're fine. Yeah, we lose one, they lose everything pretty much. Their mage didn't even attack, but he did get in the way. So are we able to attack diagonally? See, that's another thing. Why can't we attack diagonally? We have to be on the thing. So strategically, that was right. Can we attack? Yeah. So it doesn't even matter. We can still hit her. And now we're at the advantage now. This pretty much makes us win this game. Or this fight right here. Is the fact that she went and destroyed a fence rather than attack us. Which means our mage is now better than hers. Again, we're not able to... Why are our archers... So we have 0 archers for whatever reason, and... Yeah, see, she's just... Yeah, this is a dumb idea. It's gonna do absolutely nothing. It's gonna die. Our mage is stronger, so now we pretty much win this. Our mage is just gonna annihilate their army. And this is where combat really breaks down. This is where this game breaks down. Is the combat is so atrocious in all this. And again, the only thing that matters is your mage. Nothing else matters. We do want to move our mage up one. I don't think it's going to matter. Why? How is it we can't attack that unit? Oh, we have to be farther away. That's fine. Yeah, so like they're already not in a good spot. What the? Yeah, I don't like that you can't actually attack in certain spots. Yeah, they again can't attack. We're just going to move it here because she won't be able to attack them either. As far as I'm aware, I believe. How is, like, she can attack dead on, but we couldn't? It doesn't matter. They aren't really doing anything, so it's pretty irrelevant. I'd rather have her attack the archers, which is worthless, than my mage. Because, again, she is putting herself in the spot where she is going to get completely destroyed here. And then he'll be able to mop up everything else. Yeah, this is just very disappointing. The combat, I mean, it's definitely not the main focus of the game, but I mean, the game does revolve around combat in every scenario. So I think they should have done more than what they did as far as the way combat goes. Because as you can see, that and the AI is absolutely atrocious right now. Alright, so now we could just destroy the fucking archers. Like, again, they were stupid to be able to get to... I'm flanking archers on horseback. It's like they have no chance in hell of doing anything. Somehow they still were better off than they should be. So the frontal is actually being a little more a nuisance than anything else? Yeah, see, she won't even be able to kill him. She's in the way now. And then she's going to die to my side attack. And they have nothing left. I'm just going to do it. She's not going to attack them. She's going to attack the other guy. But we still died. It's funny. See, she should die here. But she's going to have like 1 or 2 hit points left. Something stupid. Oh, so she retreated at... Alright, fair. Oh, well, let's attack him from behind. Not that it matters. And she's still... I mean, stuff like that, I get it, but it's also kind of dumb. If you have a cavalier of horsemen attacking a rear of archers, there wouldn't be a single archer left. They would all just be completely annihilated. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're going to attack there. They couldn't move anyway, so it doesn't even matter. My archers, where my mage will kill them. And they still survived. So their attack was a waste. I'm just talking the entire attack of them trying to take my my fortification. They're done. My archers are going to kill, or my horsemen will kill them, my mage will kill them, and then my mage is just going to go on to kill everything. I mean, this fight is completely over. Even if my mage doesn't kill the horsemen right now, they still have to attack there, they can't move, and then my mage will destroy them. So let's start moving anyways, so we can start heading that way. It is funny that we take damage as the mage, even though I guess casting spells takes a little out of you. So yeah, I mean that's it. Those guys have zero chance against the mage. And where the other one just took my thing and everybody else was still there, I don't know if that matters, but here we're completely annihilating the enemy. Yeah, honestly, like, I mean, I know there is more to this game. We want gold or food? Honestly, we can't run anything without food. I don't know what's more important in this, but I know, like I said, I get that there's more important things to this game to a point as far as strategy goes. But I really feel like the fact that the combat is not only so basic and so reliant on one unit in the entirety, and if the AI is going to be as stupid as they were in the last one, then there really is no game there. It's just you get the first and second shot on the mage while you divert their attention with a worthless fucking troops. Because the horsemen and the knights are absolutely useless in all this. Yeah, they can fight each other, but who cares? You put one as defense, you have your mage just sit there and just destroy everything, and then you just mop it up. It's just, there is no strategy whatsoever in combat. It's mage on mage. If the AI is stupid enough, you're going to win every single time. If you send one or two troops into the mage just to distract him, just long enough, because once you do that once or twice, no matter what, your mage on their mage is going to win, even if they go head-to-head every time after that. So once you get in the initial and you are stronger than your opponent, after the initial second attack, you're done. You win. Guaranteed, and that's it. So all in all, you send your cavalry, because apparently they are pretty worthless in this. I don't understand how they are so weak and worthless, but they are. So you send them in front of the mage. You don't attack them. You put them in front and you have the mage attack them. She'll do that twice. They'll do that once or twice if they live, while your mage is killing the other one. And then, hey, boof, you win. That's it. Every battle, you win. So all in all, I get what they were trying to do. I get there's a lot of the kingdom development and all this, that, and the other thing. But at the end of the day, because combat, again, you have to conquer everything, right? So combat is going to happen at least 3 turns. You're going to have to conquer something, and you're going to keep progressing and moving. So in that aspect, combat is hugely important in this game. And if you have the cheat code for this, really is what that is, where you send something in front of the mage, and then your mage just destroys them, then you're good to go, right? So all in all, you win every time, which almost trivializes this entire game because of the way they did combat. So unfortunately, combat killed this game completely. It already looks pretty lackluster and generic. It looks like it should be on NES, but because of everybody having pretty much the same army layout, the same everything, and the mage, that's it. Like, because of the way everything works, the mages are overpowered, everything else is underpowered. You make the mage attack anything else first, your mage mops up, boom, rinse, repeat, you're done. And that's going to be the game. That is pretty much the entirety of the game. You manage your gold and your food so that you can keep conquering things. So whatever you need, you get. But that's it. Like, it's very disappointing. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining. Until next time, you guys have a good one.